There's an account on here called The Moderate Democrat that honestly just goes to show everything that's wrong with today's Democrat Party because this individual could not be more disingenuous if he tried. He is not here because he cares so deeply about America. If anything, he hates America and his rhetoric shows that. He's here because he cares about himself and he wants to make money, and as soon as somebody is willing to genuinely push back on him, he loses his mind. Once he cannot control the narrative completely, he's going to crash out. He's going to throw an adult temper tantrum with more estrogen than any woman I have ever seen. Yesterday, I was up on his live and I was being completely respectful. This is somebody who I've known of but haven't really interacted with. So I always lead with respect, right? Maybe we can find some common ground. Maybe we can have a conversation. Not so much. Because he knew me and knew that our views were rather opposing, he started off right away with disrespect, which I found pretty interesting because there were some men on the panel who have different views than him, and he was still polite to them. Now look, I am not somebody who cries sexism whenever somebody is rude, but I found it very telling that he treated women one way on the panel and the men a very different way, specifically women who didn't kiss his ass and agree with everything he stated. Okay, strike one, right? Because he wanted to interrupt me every single time I spoke. He asked me a question that he had previously asked one of the men on the panel. I gave pretty much the exact same answer because I shared the same opinion as that man, and he rejected my response but accepted it from the dude. The left is so sexist. It's not even funny. I have never been disrespected as a woman by any man on the conservative party who's genuinely conservative, but I've had it happen time and time again from the left. On top of that, he's sitting there saying, oh, if you want to drop a panelist, send me $50. If you want to bring a panelist up, send me $50. If you want my live to end, help me reach my live goal of $500. Are you kidding? Are you on live because you have something to say to the people, or are you there to panhandle online? Because that's what it says. I would never shut down a live or end a conversation that I found to be productive with somebody that I think we're making progress just because somebody gave me money. If that's what you're doing, you are here for the wrong reasons. And look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't get paid for your passion or that you can't turn it into a career, but it's completely different if you are willing to then sell out that passion. If you don't think that what you're saying is of value, and then you're just going to allow somebody to basically dictate it because they are giving you their wallet. It's bizarre behavior, and this is not a person that should be respected or taken seriously in any sense of the word. He operates solely off of emotion and his desire for other people's money.